Hello and welcome to Corridors of Power. This is your show. All the questions that you have on your mind that you would like to ask politicians or officers in the hot seat, I will ask on your behalf. Today joining us is our special guest, Dr.D Karthikeyan. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Dr. Karthikeyan, as you all know, is the Commissioner of the Chennai Corporation. Lovely building behind, sir. I mean, is any restoration work going on?
Yes, we are restoring this. This is one of the historic heritage buildings. We are restoring this building. In another 4 to 5 months, this will have a new look. All the corridors will be open.
Thank God there was no move to demolish heritage buildings. Earlier, the DGP's office was under threat.
Yes.
So now, I mean, most people have this question in their mind. They say you need a strong back to travel on the roads of Chennai. That after the monsoon, the roads have really taken a beating.
Yes.
How many roads have you identified for relaying, sir? Is it possible now to relay all those roads? Because most of the roads are in a very bad shape.
We are going to relay something like 1,350 roads. In fact, in another couple of months, I can tell you with confidence that we will not leave any road that is bad unattended. So we would have done all the roads in another couple of months. You must be seeing already, a lot of road work.
I have seen a lot of road work, and in fact, when the Prime Minister had come recently to Chennai, that happens. I know whenever there's a VVIP in town, the road is specially laid in a hurry almost. The one such road was that road in front of IIT Madras, which hardly, I don't think, lasted even 3 weeks. How long should a road actually last, sir?
No, normally a well-laid BT road should last for 3 years.
But some of them don't even last 3 weeks. Like there's already potholes in the road laid in front of IIT Madras.
No, if we do a patchwork in a particular area, then it may not last longer. But the road which you are referring is a Sardar Patel road, which we are going to take up completely for relaying. What we did there was only patchwork when it was raining, so it might have taken a beating. But I can tell you with confidence that all the roads that we are going to relay now will be done in excellent quality.
How many contractors do you have who are empaneled by the corporation?
We have about 80 and odd contractors who do the road work. But recently we got about 60 crores special grant from government under the caption called the Special Roads Program. For that, we have packaged it into a larger packages, and then we got bigger contractors to do that work. So all the 3 contractors who are doing that 60 crore work are all outside the corporation's own contractors list. So I hope this will increase the competition, and then people will do it with quality.
Will it increase the life of the roads also?
Definitely, definitely.
So common man believes that there's a lot of corruption when it comes to laying of roads. That the contractors make money, they put inferior, substandard material, and that's the reason why the roads crumble and don't last 3 years, much less than that actually.
I won't completely deny your allegation, but in such a big corporation where you have a budget of about 1,100 crores, certain small irregularities are bound to happen. But from the corporation side, we try to reduce it to the minimum.
Call them small irregularities.
I don't know what kind of irregularities it does, but we definitely try to minimize it to the level possible.
So you're saying that in a couple of months, most of the roads will be freshly laid?
Definitely, definitely.
Okay. Tell us something about the coordination, if at all there is any, between government agencies. Like for instance, now you have Mr. Rajesh Lakoni, who was Corporation Commissioner a year earlier, now is Metro Water MD, so probably understands both sides of the coin. But another criticism leveled against the civic body here is that there's very little, if not nil, coordination between government agencies. Before the monsoon, they come and dig up roads. A road is freshly laid, then some other department, either BSNL or the private telecom operators or Metro Water or the electricity board, they go and dig that road, and it doesn't really last. So why can't there be coordination before laying of roads? Why can't they ascertain as to whether cables need to be laid, whether new connections have to be given?
We do have a coordination committee in the corporation where we involve BSNL, Metro Water, private telecom agencies also into picture. And before relaying all these roads, we have consulted them. So wherever possible, we give them road cutting permission so that they can put up their cable.
Are you happy with the cooperation you're getting from these agencies, sir?
I'm satisfied.
Okay.
Satisfied. Yeah.
Not entirely happy.
Because there are cases where they come out with some new repair, and then after we relay the road, they come out with a new request. Even within 3 months of relaying, then it's really difficult to consider such things at that stage.
Another problem that plagues every Chennaiite is the mosquito menace. These winged ballistic missiles, I know there have been initiatives like Mosquito, Musketeers and all that. What is the corporation actually doing to tackle the Chennai mosquito, which seems to be a huge challenge?
For mosquitoes, we do two kind of strategies. One is all our stormwater drains, we do a periodical spraying of what is called as the mosquito breeder controlling oil. It's called ML oil.
Okay,
So
you're not using DDT?
No. ML oil is permitted by the Government of India and the Pollution Control Board. So we use that, and we also fog the manholes in the stormwater drain, so that the breeding is controlled to a
How
large
often is this being done, sir?
It's done once a week.
Okay.
It's done once a week, and we have a calendar to do this. And we also do a massive city, in the entire city we do a massive fogging on Friday evenings. I'm sure all the citizens would have seen it every Friday evening. So that we cover the whole city at one go on one evening. And that really helps us to control it to a large extent.
But most people complain that the mosquito menace is terrible now. I mean, there's no respite at all. Although the rains, although the monsoon is over.
Okay. If there is a small shower and then if water gets stagnated, then in that particular week it's likely to increase. But our general feedback is that after our intensive fogging on every Friday, and after we do this weekly fogging in the stormwater drain, the level of larvicide has come down, and then the level of mosquito menace has
What about the number of malaria cases?
It's definitely on the decline. When we compare the present figure to the figure of last December, it's definitely much lesser.
Okay. Also, is there enough community participation in this exercise? Because I know it's easy to blame the Chennai Corporation, because the Chennai Corporation is a convenient whipping post. Yes, it is a plum post that you're occupying, but some would also say it's an unenviable position that you are in, because
it's definitely not a plum post.
It's not a punishment posting.
No. I won't call it as a plum post nor a punishment post.
You're on the hot seat. I mean, everybody would like to blame you.
It's okay. No, this is one post where it's very, very difficult to satisfy all the people, be it public or any other agency.
I'm asking you this specifically because I know you did some audit recently, a couple of months ago, about the number of uncovered wells, open manholes, where water stagnates in residential localities and apartment buildings. Are you satisfied with the kind of citizen support and participation? Because it has to be a community effort, tackling the mosquito menace.
Definitely not. In fact, we did a survey, and then I found that there are something like 28,000 houses where the uncovered overhead tanks are just the overhead tanks are just left out.
I see.
And that is
breeding
one of the reasons.
Big breeding grounds.
We have issued warning letters to them, and then hopefully we requested them to cover it up, and hopefully we expect something to happen from their side.
That's another thing. I mean, do you really have under the Act, the Public Health Act, apart from issuing warning letters, to follow it up? Because it's one thing to appeal, it's another thing to issue warning letters. But
no, under the Public Health Act,
I'm part to impose fines.
Under the Public Health Act, we can actually do the job ourselves and then recover the money from them with penalty.
Have you done that so
far? We have not ventured into that.
Why not?
Because no, the corporation already, with our
elections
limited
are coming
staff. No, not only that. No, we are not. Thinking about anything like that. With our limited staff, we are concentrating on our core activities.
Are you short staffed, sir? You have sufficient staff?
No, we have staff, but then I don't have staff to cover 28,000 houses over a tank. In a week or in a month. So we have issued notices to them. We will follow it up with further action of levying some penalty or anything like that. Okay. I can only request the public to concentrate and please cover their overhead tanks so that we reduce the mosquito menace in the city as a whole.
Another problem, garbage collection. I know you're on your rounds, your day starts very early, I think with supervision of the garbage collection in the morning, repair of roads in the evening, late into the night. Segregation of waste, sir. Why is that we can't? 2000, the MSW rules say 2000, but after 11 years, we're still not able to actually segregate garbage.
I would admit that the toughest job of the corporation or the corporation's commissioner is managing the solid waste in the city. In Chennai, we generate about 3,300 metric tons of solid waste every day. Not only from the houses, from commercial establishments and from hotels and restaurants and whatnot. People feel that once the garbage is out of their home, No, it is the responsibility of the corporation. That is one bad attitude which is very, very, very difficult to handle.
You don't mind throwing it in the neighbors, in front of the neighbors' house
Yes,
also.
and nobody,
everybody doesn't want, nobody wants the garbage bin to be in front of their home.
Correct. Not only that, nobody wants any composting facility or any garbage processing facility in their vicinity. They want it to be done elsewhere, whereas they generate a lot of, we all generate a lot of garbage every day. So this is one thing. And
but for those, for instance, residential welfare associations, for instance, if they want to on their own voluntarily segregate garbage, will the corporation pitch in?
We will definitely
I don't think you've had a great equation or relationship with the present, Neil Metal Fanalka.
Yeah, with Neil Metal Fanalka, we have a running battle with them. We have a.
What is the actual problem? So I think earlier Onyx, many say, did a much better job of cleaning the city. What is the problem exactly with Neil Metal Fanalka? Because I know at times you've had to actually pitch in, garbage remained uncollected, and corporation had to actually pitch in to clear the garbage.
With the Neil Metal Fanalka, this issue is going on for the past 3 years. One basic reason why they are not doing a professional job is that they quoted a very less amount and then took the contract. Now they find it to be very, very difficult for them to do the job with the kind of manpower and the machinery that we expect. They say that they are bleeding every day and they are incurring losses. That is not my problem. They quoted the price and then they took the contract. So now we are squeezing them to perform, and we do have a case going on in the High Court, which I think will be settled in a couple of weeks.
All right. Well, stay tuned to Ndtv Hindu. We'll slide into a short break now, but coming up in Corridors Above, we'll ask the Corporation Commissioner as to whether a possible answer could be to expand the jurisdiction of the Chennai Corporation. Stay tuned.